E te iwi, nau mai hara mai, ki tēnei hōtaka, ono te kau, oh, sorry, piti te kau, me tēnei pō. Ko waraware au, ki te nama o tōku hōtaka. Engari, ka koutou, meri kurimete, me ngā mihi o te tauhou 2019 kei te hiki mai. Tata te hiki mai. E rua ngā pō kei te tai, ka tai tātou ki te rā kuhimeti. I tērā wā ka whakatā tātou. So, welcome everyone to my live number 70. So, I'll always remember Christmas time. Christmas week, we turn 70. And tonight is not normally a broadcasting night for us, but because we weren't doing anything, we thought, well, we'd just do a broadcast anyway, in case, you know, well, there's no same button meetings next week. So we just thought, well, we'd keep tuning those cookie rewards over somehow or other, and this is it. So most of our fellow broadcasters will not know that we're not broadcasting tonight because we didn't say anything, and we just decided last minute to, you know, to kind of do a broadcast tonight. But we thought it was an opportune moment. As everybody gets ready for Christmas Day, it's only 2 sleeps to go. And to that magical day where everyone is supposed to, you know, either be playing Santa or meeting Santa. It's okay. It's been interesting reading the blog lately, and there's been a lot of videos going on in the blog, and a lot of videos, you know, applying to the bank, Bitcoin, the fate of Bitcoin, what's happening with Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and of course, there's now over 5,000 achievers of the Rapid Reward Plan, which is still growing rapidly. And I think reaching to 5,000 people or new members couldn't come quick enough, because Rapid Rewards has only been going in the last, I would say 2 or 3 months. But I don't think people got the gifts of the Rapid Rewards when it started. It took them a while to get to understand how it all worked. And yeah, so, you know, Rapid Rewards has been quite rewarding for those many people. And as we look towards the end of redemption at the end of January 2019, who knows? We could steamroll another 5,000 in that short period of time that we have left, because there has been a change up with the holiday promo or holiday promotion being added in the mix at the beginning of December. It kind of has been slow to take off, I think, while everyone was deciding whether to redeem at the end of November or continue on with the holiday promotion. So it's been quite an interesting month for those left to still redeem. Okay? So, don't be discouraged if you haven't redeemed. Just get in there and duplicate as fast as you can. Because you've only got a month, just over a month to go. So make use of that month. And if you're on holiday, okay, rest the body, but keep the mind going until you see. You bound to go away on holiday. Korata ki te holiday. Keep me hara tonu. My hara tonu o mahi I roto te kapapiri ona. So let's keep the growth going. You will meet people, new members. You will meet new other people outside of your friends, your family. You will meet other family as well. So, take the opportunity to sponsor and refer. So that is my challenge to everyone out there that still have to redeem. While you're on holiday, just let the leg go on holiday and let the mind do the TBC. Okay? Tonight, I don't think I have anything else to bring up. Let me have a check. I usually make notes in front of me sometimes, but I haven't tonight because, we've just about been repeating everything and really hammering that, fast, encouraging, hammering that fast duplication message out there. So I'm going to go up to the blog. I'm going to share my page first. And going to go and light a fire and keep it burning. Because I think this is awesome. And it's an awesome way of, accepting the challenge of sponsoring and becoming a leader like the leader that sponsored you or sponsors you, and get your fire going and help you along the way. So are you a TBC leader? Then now is the time to light a fire and keep it burning. As you can see from the poster above, it only takes one recruit, like John in this example, to start a fire. So here is John, here is the leader. And because of rapid rewards and cash centers, you can double the team below this one recruit every day. So John has gone out and sponsored Mary and Brian, which means you will experience exponential daily cash flow as you keep the fire burning. Broadcasters are all set to support your efforts as part of your rally team. Waiting for something to happen is lazy. Go and make it happen yourself. That's right. It's up to you to go and make it happen. The key to keeping a fire burning is getting the new members that come in below this fire to read the recent article about partnership agreements. So we will go to that link once we've read this through. Once they read this article, you can immediately set up a verbal partnership agreement. These new members need you as a leader to train them properly. So that once they are fully trained, then they can play the role of a cash flowing leader. But first, they need to get good at following the invitation script and personally sponsor as many people as they can, starting with the people closest to them and then working towards sponsoring people that they don't know so well. Now, if you are not a leader yet, then be supportive of your leaders. Don't let envy or jealousy or anything else get in the way of being mentored. Be a humble and willing trainee, and you will become the best kind of a trainer and leader once you are ready to play that role. You need to understand one thing: time is way more valuable than money. The partnership agreement honors that truth. A willingness to earn 50% in commissions until you are fully trained compensate the leader for their time to train you. Learn how to become a sponsoring machine. When sponsoring becomes easy for you, then you are close to being fully trained to become a cash flowing leader. Mental blocks are the main thing to overcome. So things like, I'm not comfortable doing that, or I can't do that, fall into the category of mental block. I have personally helped hundreds of people overcome such mental blocks, and they have learned how to be successful at whatever they do. Success does have a price. Are you willing to pay it? So join me as the fastest and the easiest green sharing application. Um, so I'll go back up here to the link and carry on from there. The proper process of going full-time in TBC. How we make a full-time income online. Cash flowing leaders, please meet with the individuals on your team one-on-one and discuss this article with them. Bringing a balance between the following three parties will lead to explosive exponential TBC community growth, unlocking the value contained in our TBC wallet by the end of the year 2019. TBC cash flowing leaders, number one, TBC cash flowing leaders. 2, sponsors. 3, new members. In order to earn daily cash flow in TBC, at least one of two activities must happen daily on a consistent basis: sponsoring and or partnering. We should open the eyes of our newest members that a full-time income can be earned in TBC as early as the first week after joining us. One or two transactions a day can make that happen. Think about that. Which is better? Work full-time at a job which practically exhausts 50 to 60 hours a week away from home, or stay home and make a full-time income in TBC. Our cash flowing leaders have proven that a full-time income can be earned from home working TBC. They are living the dream. No doubt it is one of the best lifestyles to have. Temptation to access TBC Kringle coins prematurely during redemption periods is very high for the new members joining us at those times. It has always been recommended that members wait until a redemption period is almost over before completing the Redeem Now process. Obviously, collecting as many cookies as possible during the whole redemption period is advised before clicking the Redeem Now button. But what is more important is having enough quality training completed before turning cookies into TBC Kringle coins. We are in what is called the billionaire zone, and that means it is very common for members to become quick TBC millionaires once they complete the redemption process. This zone also means we are still in the early stages of developing our TBC economy, and these coins are less spendable now compared to how spendable they will be in the latter or final stages of rolling out a TBC economy. Members that don't understand these stages are easily confused by what they see the value indicates in their TBC wallets compared to the usefulness of TBC Kringle coins at this time. This is a rollout. We are under development. The complete value in our TBC wallets is not currently 100% unlocked. We are in the distribution phase now and not in the economic phase yet. Without proper quality training, new members can sour quickly and become burdensome to the whole TBC community. We want to breed success. We don't want to breed trolls. Sponsors really need to stick close to cash flowing leaders while they are bringing in new members. Solid partnerships need to be formed between cash flowing leaders and sponsors below them. We have a decent group of cash flowing leaders that have been with TBC for years now, and what they have to offer is really priceless. Sponsors need to recognize that and happily share the profits with these leaders 50%. Well, 50-50. Demanding a leader's time without compensation to that leader does not work that way. Here's how it works. New members become sponsors as early as the first day in TBC. While we encourage fast duplication, waiting for something to happen doesn't put money in anybody's pocket, so action is required. Sponsors turn into cash-flowing leaders, and there is no set time for when that happens. Where's my page disappeared to? What's happening here?
Stop sharing.
Here's how it works. Okay, new members become sponsors as early as the first day in TBC, while we encourage fast duplication. Waiting for something to happen doesn't put money in anybody's pocket, but action is required. Sponsors turn into cash-flowing leaders, and there is no set time for when that happens. Many factors combine together to determine How fast the sponsor can turn into a cash flowing leader. Cash flowing leaders already know how to successfully sponsor consistently and earn income from that. But they also learn how to duplicate themselves through partnerships with others that mainly focus on the activity of sponsoring. Inside of these partnerships is ongoing training. It is one thing to sponsor your friends and family that are close to you, and another thing to know how to prospect people you don't know yet and sponsor them. Out of the two groups of people, which one is bigger? The people you know or the people you don't know? Obviously, the larger group is the people you don't know, and a cash flowing leader knows how to sponsor these kinds of people all day long, every day. Join Me is absolutely the best tool to use to bring all three parties together in balance. The transition script explains the process clearly. Once the sponsor has activated the new member to use the invitation script while following the instructions in the transition script, then that is the best time to invite the cash flowing leader to come into the Join.me session that the new member set up, as well as the sponsor's entire rally team. Cheerleading takes place inside of the Join.me session, while coordination of leading a rally team to participate in Join.me session takes place inside of the rally team group chat. At the end of the transition script, the new member will complete a transaction for themselves and the most equitable party to send the Kringle coins should be the cash flowing leader. And then a 50% commission is immediately paid out to the sponsor. This keeps the partnership alive. All team transactions should be done this way until the sponsor has enough training to go full-time and play the role of cash flowing leader. Sponsors can certainly expect a decent amount of one-on-one time with the cash flowing leader in order to get the training completed, but sponsors should expect plenty of homework to do, as the cash flowing leader will point out the tools located mostly in this blog to review to have adequate material for their discussions. So, there is absolutely no need for a sponsor to be bumping around in the dark when they certainly have access to proven and experienced cash flowing leaders here in TBC. Let me run through a 3-day experience and how this should work. Let's look at this from the point of view of a cash flowing leader. It's Monday and you sponsor John, and you're taking John through the steps of the transition script. You already have a rally team put together that mostly consists of TBC broadcasters standing by to assist you. John signs up his mother named Mary and his best friend Brian. You and your rally team congratulate John for this rapid reward achievement inside John's Join.me session. John is feeling very good. Now John is led through the steps to complete his first transaction with you, and you keep 100% of the profit because John is your recruit. John wants to collect the 100 million cookie reward by helping Mary and Brian to each get 2 immediate paid recruits. Join.me sessions are scheduled for Tuesday for both Mary and Brian. Mary signs up her husband, Mac, John's father, and her best friend Sue on her Join.me session. Even though John is the sponsor of Miri, he already has a partnership agreement with you, the cash flowing leader. Once you discussed this article here together. So when Miri does a transaction for herself, you're the one providing the Kringle coin to Miri, and then you pay John a 50% commission. The rally team participated in Miri's Join.me session, and everyone is feeling the excitement that comes from helping new members duplicate. Effectively, John borrowed your rally team. The same process happens with Brian as he signs up his sister Jane and his co-worker Tim. So on Tuesday, both you and John partnered on the transactions of Mary and Brian. 4 Join.me sessions are set up on Wednesday for Mac, Sue, Jane, and Tim. John is not a proven cash flow leader, so he is not placed into your rally team group chat on Messenger. But you do individually invite him into the Join.me sessions of these 4 new members. Mary and Brian are there too because they are the sponsors of these 4 people. You have spent some one-on-one time with Mary and Brian to review this article here and set up a partnership agreement with each of them. One-on-one time is like 5 to 10 minutes, just to make it clear that it will take time and study to complete a training process and that TBC has so much to offer them over time, and that we do follow a proven system that works, and this article touches on that. On Wednesday, with the assistance of your rally team, each of these 4 new members sign up 2 each for a total of 8 recruits. And the 4 do their transactions with you, and you pay commission to Mary and Brian according to your partnership agreement with each of them. John earned 100 million cookies and has become a future TBC millionaire and is very happy about that. Now it is time to encourage John to keep on sponsoring new members and to continue training with you until he gets to the point he can keep everything going all by himself and becomes a cash flow leader and full-timer in the TBC community. At that point, during the redemption period, you can go ahead and redeem his cookies. It is best to wait for a redemption period before going full-time in TBC, even though a full-time income can be earned as a sponsor working with a cash flowing leader just from the commissions earned. Billions of people have never heard of TBC, so we have plenty of people to talk to and share the gift with them. The temptation to quickly redeem the cookies earned as rapid rewards should be discouraged. This will create an unnecessary conflict between a new member and the cash flow leader. Partnership keeps things balanced, while a new member is accessing the time of a cash flowing leader. These leaders don't give their time away for free. Cash flow leaders in TBC have enough TBC experience to handle all kinds of objections that naturally come up during the sponsoring process. New members need to be aware that experience comes over time and people learn new things at their own speed. 100% sounds better than 50%, but the truth is 50% plus training pays better than 100% without training. So,
Just Darren, mate.
that is
Just Darren.
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 Okay. So that is the end of that. Of all the information I'm sharing tonight with you. And quite a muggy night here in Auckland. And because, there's a whole lot of noise going on outside. You have to close yourself indoors. And, but hey, it's almost over, so it's okay. Um, I'd just like to say and acknowledge Brother Darren for being here tonight. Um, I don't know if you were aware that we were broadcasting tonight, but you must have read something because we didn't quite let anybody know. We normally don't broadcast on a Saturday night, but because it's nothing but meeting next week and the week after, so we decided, okay, we'll just do the broadcast on Saturday night in compensation. Mm. So I hope you're with us fine down your end, Darren, and does look positive for Christmas Day at the moment. Well, weather-wise anyway. So all I can say to everyone out there, encourage fast duplication because it does work, and it works so quickly and very effectively once it is done the correct way. So at some stage we will role play, but in the meantime, I suggest you continue. If you're new, go to the blog and try and read into all the material and information they have in there. And if you know any leaders out there, get on to them. And they can, they'll be able to share and they'll be willing to share more information with you. Okay, so that's me for Saturday night. And noho ora koutou and kia tupatu. Be careful where you travel and how you travel and ka kite anō a pōpō. We shall see you tomorrow night. Okay. Kia ora.